So here we are in the Gunrunner's place. I've never been here before, ever. I looked at these filing cabinets even though they don't have any loot. There's no one on my map so far. So upstairs is not an option. Let's go over here real fast. Holy shit. I might pick some of this stuff up. If you don't mind. We have enough stuff. We don't need to pick up any more supplies for that. Laser rifle. Why not? Pick it up and sell it. Some eyeglasses. No, no thank you. I stood up because I figured it would be okay. We have plasma pistol. 3 and 173. Why not? We'll sell it. Go back outside and sell it to the Gunrunners. After we're done looting. What else is there? Weapon repair kit. We will take that. Beer. No thank you. We have a locker, and an average locker. Why is this locker locks? Nothing in there except some ammunition. So nothing over here as far as I can tell. We have a computer. Maybe we can get something done with this. Oh yes, here it is. I just want to see if there's anything else over here. Oh shit. Fantastic. Well, now we know what not to do. Let's go ahead and load an autosave. We were doing so good, and then I was like, oh hey, let's go over there and see what's over there. And that's when I got screwed. So people over there sleeping. And it looks like there's a guard over there keeping watch. So note to self, do not go over there. Let's go back in here and re-loot everything. My bad, I thought it was completely empty in here. We'll click on all these just in case there's some notes. Go ahead and loot this real fast. Just to get the experience for unlocking it and just to take some rounds. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I had no idea there was people over there sleeping. So we're going to go through this. It's going to give us another autosave. And hopefully we didn't screw ourselves. Should have probably saved it before we went outside. But we'll see. Hopefully there's no guards right when we get out of here. I mean, if there is, they're just going to be hostile. And we'll just run away. Here goes nothing. Holy shit, I was just... Alright, we are good. Let's go ahead and sell these guys. Let's sell this guy the gun that we, the guns that we just stole. Because I'm not going to use them. Get some free caps. Assault carbine, this was one of them. Because the marksman carbine is much better, so we can just keep using that. We also picked up a plasma pistol and a laser rifle. There we go. Thank you for 3,000 caps. And let's go ahead and leave. We'll go ahead and travel back to Camp I was about to say Camp McCarran, but I meant the Crimson Caravan. We're going to travel back there and then hand that in, and then we'll just continue on with everything else. And then we'll try to go to Cass and negotiate, and we'll see if we can do some stuff and get that going with her. Make her happy, because she's kind of drinking, going crazy, going nuts over there. All depressed. Man up, Cass. No, actually, I believe, spoiler alert, I actually believe her father died from a Crimson Caravan raid or something like that. I believe that's what happened. That's another reason why she's so depressed. But we'll figure that out later, too. I could be wrong. So anyways, we're going to go back to Alice and tell her that we got this, and she shall be very pleased. It was very easy. I thought it was a huge-ass company. I mean, I wish I could explore it more, but those people over there that are, you know, on duty and stuff, and I didn't want to kill anyone or get caught because she wanted that as well. She didn't want me to get caught or kill anyone. So
welcome back. I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Yay, I should actually get some for free, bitch.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright, so we got some more NCR fame, so I guess they are really tied into the NCR. I was curious about that earlier because I was idolized. I'm idolized here, and I was wondering, I didn't really do anything for them. How did I get idolized so fast? So, that was that. So, what we're going to do now is travel to the Mojave Outpost, and we're going to talk to Cass, and then we're still not going to be done with this because we still have the other thing to do, which is talk to this guy's family or something, make him quit. And we're not going to do that yet because we're not going to Freeside yet. Freeside is later. This is how I run things here. Freeside comes after the Air Force Base and stuff around it. Because Freeside is connected to the Strip, and the Strip is probably going to be the last place I go to do quests. Once I'm at the Strip, that's when we're going to be talking about how I'm going to end the game. That is when I'm going to be asking you guys, hey, how do you guys want me to end the game? Once we get to the Strip, that question will come up. And people will be allowed to say the ways they want me to end it, because I really don't have a preference. It's what you guys want to see, and I'll talk more about that once we get to the Strip. And don't worry, you guys are gonna have plenty of time to tell me what you want, because the Strip missions there's a lot of stuff to do there, as well as I'll have stuff outside of the Strip to do too. So let's go ahead and talk to Cass.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno. Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper. What did you just say to me? 'Cause you sure as hell got my attention now. Me, that's who. I'm not gonna let it go just yet. There might be some survivors, or... Who am I kidding? There's nothing left. And I wouldn't be here drinking in some shitty bar in the ass of nowhere if it wasn't true. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name. No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing. You got one too many by my count.
Alright, so we can take Cass right now if we wanted to, and maybe I will. Where is Veronica at? I like Veronica, but I think Cass has a little quest for us to do, so I'm going to let Veronica go and see if Cass wants to do that real fast. And we'll get Veronica right back, don't worry guys. And I'll make sure I'm doing the right thing later. It's time for us to part ways. Okay. I'll come back and get you, don't worry. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Cass real fast.
You come around like a bad habit. That's the question I've been asking myself. No idea. Maybe Head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing. Go with you? And why the hell would I do that? The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in. Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo.
Alright, so we have Cass with us. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have Cass with us. There's a little quest that she has, and it should be right away. But once we get done with her, I'm pretty much going to put her aside and give Veronica back. And once I'm done with Veronica, I'll put her aside. Boone is my main person I like the most. Veronica and Boone, actually. I really like Veronica, too. Cass is okay, but not someone I'm going to stay with for a while. Let's go in and talk to Cass real fast.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died. Upside of Vegas, here, Tal. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now. Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it. Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much. Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes. Ask him then. Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad. You know, like one of the tribes from the east. We got them out west, too. NCR's herding them up, though, domesticating them. Mom was from east of the Colorado, though. Not sure what tribe. It was before the time Caesar rounded them up, made them legion. She walked a hell of a way until she crossed paths with my dad, and he convinced her to stop walking. And lucky for me, he was a horny old bastard. Didn't ask Mom to elaborate. Never heard her complain about his bedroom behavior. Only complain he wasn't around to do it no more. Not much to tell. He ended up walking east one day when I was young and never came back. Not a family deserter like some, though. Mom died waiting for him, and she had me to raise. She was sick, but she held off dying until I was old enough to be getting into trouble with the boys. As for Dad, I figure he just got himself lost or dead. Happens. And I'm not all boo-hoo about it, so save your glass for someone who's crying. Not a clue. When he left, I was 2 in my crib to understand why, and around the time Mom passed, 2 into my teens to listen. Got his name, got this pendant, and that's about it. Short of caps is what taught me mostly. Ammo's expensive, so I learned to make every shot count. And here tell my dad was a crack shot, so I don't want to dirty the family name. Not out of pride. Respect. Dynamite's for when you don't have enough bullets, want to clear a pass or scare off geckos from a caravan. Some of Twister's out of the Divide can block off a pass in no time, so you learn how to handle powder so you don't get trapped somewhere. Any event, I prefer shooting if it comes down to an argument. Don't worry, I'll carry my weight if a disagreement arises. What, you mean like spears? No, none of that. Mom was a tribal, but she didn't teach me anything like that.
And she still has a lot of other questions, so we'll go ahead and get to those as well once we come back. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.